Happy Sunday, Selena Carpenter. We're going to do some Bible study today. And going to be referring to 4 different Bibles. And the reason is because what I know is that each Bible, printed, published, is its own version. You kind of have to have some knowledge base to be able to decipher and filter some, and also know that the wording is different in each Bible, and that some chapters, such as Matthew and others, are not in every Bible. And each Bible has a different name and its own uniqueness. So, we're going to do Bible study with Selena Carpenter. And I hope you guys enjoy it because I have just been compelled to share with you. So, what we're going to do first is Bismillah, Bismillah, Bismillah. And we are going to start from the New Jerusalem Bible. Where I'm going to start is at Job 23. And we will be reading this, as I said, from out of the New Jerusalem Bible, Reader's Edition, the complete text of the ancient canon of the scriptures. Published by Doubleday. And the year it was published was in 1990. And I'm looking for the author, just in case someone wants that. So we have... I'll show you guys the photo. So we're going to get to Job 23. God is far off and evil triumphant. Job spoke next. He said, "My lament is still rebellious. Despite my groans, his hand is just as heavy. Will no one help me to know how to travel to his dwelling? I should set out my case to him, advancing any number of grievances. Then I could learn his defense, every word of it, taking note of everything he said to me. Would he put all his strength into the debate with me? No, he would only have to give his attention to me, to recognize his opponent as upright, and so I should win my case forever." Let's read that again. Verse 6. Would he put all his strength into this debate with me? Job says, no, he would only have to give his attention to me, to recognize his opponent as upright, and so I should win my case forever. Verse 8. If I go to the east, he is not there, or to the west, I still cannot see him. If I seek him in the north, he is not to be found, invisible as ever. If I turn to the south, and yet he knows every step I take, let him test me in the crucible. I shall come out pure gold. My footsteps have followed close in his. I have walked in his way without swerving. I have not neglected the commandment of his lips. In my heart I have cherished the words of his mouth. But once he has made up his mind, who can change it? Whatever he plans, that he carries out, no doubt then, but he will carry out my sentence, like so many other decrees that he has made. That is why I am full of fear before him. God has undermined my courage. No doubt, then, but he will carry out my sentence, like so many other decrees that he has made. That is why I am full of fear before him, that the more I think, the greater grows my dread of him. God has undermined my courage. Shaddai has filled me with fear, the darkness having filled to destroy me. I am plunged back into obscurity by him. And so what Job is saying is that, yes, he believes in his God, but yes, he is under the conditioning. He is under the authority. He is under the wind, under the control, under the sword, the power, the harm, the injury of evil. And so, no, he is telling his God that, no, don't underestimate that I don't believe in you, that I am not brave, that I am not courageous, that I am not standing in my time of despair in these harsh circumstances. I believe in you. But has my God allowed me in this moment of confinement? I wonder. For Job, it must have been confusing. And I think that in reality, often, most of us are faced with a situation like this when we are persecuted, are going to be punished by someone unlike God. And we are wondering, if God is so strong, if I am so strong and I know I am so brave, and yet I am courageous but defeatless to an army of men with swords upon my head. Where was my God? Where was my God? Up until this point, that I believed in my God, that I am courageous, that I am brave, yet I am standing. Yet this army, this militia, have surrounded me, has confined me with swords. Is my God far from me? Has my God abandoned me? Was my God busy? These are my thoughts in a more modern context. As I, a human woman, I question these things. Oh yes, we are told not to question, but we are human, not? Is it not a natural human instinct to question our Father or anyone? And so would you not be perplexed in a circumstance of your God questioning your bravery or your strength? Is it possibly something Job did not do? Job did not say or get? Or what could he have done to protect himself up into this moment? What could he have done to defeat a militia of swords upon his head? In any instance, under such harsh circumstances, even the most courageous man or woman are put in a compromising situation. Yet, do not underestimate the courage of a human, in a man and a woman that believes not only in himself, believes in his God, but he has wondered, how has the Shaddai put me in such an evil circumstance to have triumph over me. A child of Yahweh, would you not be confused? And so then you are defeatless at the power of an enemy or a person of evil that wants triumph over you at all costs, that brings harm to you, but still you are preserved and with question. And so I say to you, read that on your time. Read that. And so we are going to go to Ecclesiasticus. And we are going to go to 17 in the same book, same Bible, the New Jerusalem Bible, Reader's Edition, the complete text of the ancient canon of the scriptures, human beings in the creation. This is chapter 17. Listen to me, my child, and learn knowledge, and give your whole mind to my words. I shall expound discipline methodically and proclaim knowledge with precision. When God created his works in the beginning, he assigned them their places as soon as they were made. He determined his works for all time, from their origins to their distant generations. They know neither hunger nor weariness. They know neither hunger nor weariness, and they never desert their duties. Again, they know neither hunger nor weariness, and they never desert their duties. Not one has ever got in the way of another. Again, not one has ever got in the way of another. And they will never disobey his word again. They know neither hunger nor weariness, and they never desert their duties. Not one has ever got in the way of another. And they will never disobey his word. And afterwards the Lord looked at the earth and filled it with his good things. He covered its surface with every kind of animal, and to it they will return. The Lord fashioned human beings from the earth to consign them back to it. He gave them so many days and so much time. He gave them authority over everything on earth. He clothed them in strength like himself and made them in his own image. He filled all living things with dread of human beings, making them masters over beasts and birds. Again, he filled all living things with dread of human beings, making them masters over beasts and birds. Again, he filled all living things with dread of human beings, making them masters over beasts and birds. Again, to the Eurasian pills that are misunderstanding, to the people in the world in 2018 that are misunderstanding and misinterpreting the words of Yahweh, I say to you, I say to you, I say to you, again, I say that he clothed them in his strength like himself, and he made them in his own image. He filled all living things with dread of human beings, making them masters over beast over beast and birds, making them masters, not of men, not masters of men, not masters of men. Oh no, he did not make human beings masters of men. No, he did not make human human beings, masters of men. I say, interpret the word the way, do you understand what he said? Do you understand? It is clear. It is clear what he said, human beings in the creation. It is clear what he said. He said, do you understand what he said? Do you understand what he said? He he filled all living things with dread of human beings, making them, those human beings, masters over beasts and birds. He said that he made them masters over beasts and birds. He said that he made human beings not masters over human beings. He did not make human beings masters over human beings. He did not make human beings masters over human beings. He did not create a human being to be a master over a human being. He did not make a human being to be a master over a human being. I say again, he did not make a human being to be a master over a human being. I say he did not make a human being to be a master over a human being. I say, he said, I'm going to tell you, he said he filled them with knowledge, with intelligence. Hold up. I'm going to tell you what he said. He said he filled all living things with dread of human beings, making them. He said he made human beings masters over beasts and birds. I said, he said he filled all living things with dread of human beings, making them masters over beasts and birds. He said, in the creation of human beings, he said, he filled all things, all living things with dread of human beings, making them masters over beasts and birds, not of human beings, not a human being, a master of another human being. There is a world here. There is beasts and birds here. There is an environment here. There is land here. There is water here. He said he made him master, human being, master over everything. Said he made human being in the creation, not master over human being. He made human being master over all things, beasts and birds. Did you hear me? Human beings in the creation. Human beings were not made to be masters over human beings. They were made to be masters to be over all things, everything in this world, beasts and birds, but not human beings. He made them a tongue, eyes and ears, and gave them a heart. A heart. He said he gave them a heart. He gave them a heart. He said he gave them a heart to think with. A heart to think with. Wait a minute. He said. He said, not I said, not they said. Oh, he said. He made them a tongue, eyes, and ears, and gave them, gave the human being, gave the human being, gave the human being a heart, a heart. He gave a human being a heart to think with. Do you understand? Gave a human being. Hold up, I'm going to read it for you again, because they're interpreting it wrong. They are steering you in the wrong direction, and they are misleading you. And see, I am here to steer you back so you can lead yourself and your people in the right direction. So listen to me. I said that he made them a tongue, eyes, and ears, He made them a tongue, eyes, and ears, and gave them a heart. Yahweh gave them a heart to think with. He gave them a heart to think with. A heart to think with. A heart to think with. Not a mind to think with. A heart to think with. A heart to think with. And when your heart stops, you die. Understand that. Understand that. God said when human beings were created to be masters over everything, beast and birds, not human beings. He said. He made them a tongue, eyes, and ears, and he gave them a heart. A heart. He gave a human being a heart. A heart to think with. Oh, he knew what he was doing. Oh, he designed us imperfectly. Our heart steers us wrong. Our mind is always distracted. But that heart is your gate to heaven. Your heart is your gate to heaven. I tell you, he said he gave you your heart. The human being has a heart. Unlike the heart of any creature, he has a heart. Unlike the heart of any creature, he gave a human being a heart to think with. But that human being is failing to use it. He is not thinking. He is not thinking. He is not using his heart to think with. He's too busy distracted. She's distracted. They distracted with their minds, with their thoughts. And Yahweh said, he says, think with your heart. He created your heart for you to think with people. Understand that those people thinking with their minds, they are not thinking for you. Because they are not even thinking for themselves. He said, He said he filled them with knowledge and intelligence and showed them what was good and what was evil. He said he filled them with knowledge and intelligence and he showed them what was good and what was evil. Yahweh said, he said he created a human being to be a master of everything but a human being, not to be in the way of another human being that is disobedient to Yahweh said. Yahweh said he has given human being everything to be master over. Not to stand in the way of another human being. It is disobedient to Yahweh. Understand, he said that he filled the people with the intelligence. He filled the people with a heart. He filled the people with everything in the world that they need not to use another human being. Yahweh said, I say nothing but what Yahweh said. Yahweh said that he said, hold up. He made them a tongue. He made them a tongue. Yahweh made my tongue. He gave me my tongue. Hold up. Yahweh said, he said, hold up. He said he filled them with knowledge and intelligence, and he showed them what was good and what was evil. Oh, he said he showed them what was good and what was evil. He said he showed them what was good and what was evil. And you know what? He gave them the intelligence and the knowledge to know what was good and what was evil. Yahweh said that he has created a human being to be a master of everything, but a human being stay out of his way. Don't disobey. Okay. He said he made them a tongue. Don't hate me. He made them a tongue, eyes, and ears, and gave them a heart to think with. He filled them with knowledge and intelligence and showed them what was good and what was evil. He put his own light in their hearts. He put his own light in their hearts to show them the magnificence of his works, so that they would praise his holy name as they told of his magnificent works. He set knowledge before them. He endowed them with the new law of life. He endowed them with the law of life. He set knowledge before them. Hold up. Yahweh said he put his own light in their hearts to show them the magnificence of his works, so that they would praise his holy name, so that they would praise his. Yahweh said, he said he put his own light in their hearts to show them the magnificence of his work, so that they would praise his holy name, not their name. Yahweh said he gave you a heart to think with. He gave you knowledge and the intelligence that is necessary so that you can go share his magnificent work. In his name, Yahweh said to praise thee in his name, not in their name. In his name, Yahweh said he created you, human being, to be masters over everything, but not a human being. He said that is disobedient. He said that he gave you a heart. He gave you a heart. God gave you a heart. That's what you call it? Well, he gave you a heart to think with. Start thinking with it. He said he gave you the knowledge and the intelligence that is necessary, and so that you should be showing them the magnificence of his work, and that you should be showing them the magnificence of his work, and that you should be showing them what they don't want you to show them. Understand, he set knowledge before them. He endowed them with the law of life. Do you understand? He established an external covenant with them and revealed his judgment to them. Their eyes saw the majesty of his glory, and their ears heard the glory of his voice. I said that their eyes saw the majesty of his glory, and their ears heard the glory of his voice. He said to them, beware of all wrongdoing. He said to them, beware of all wrongdoing. He said to them, beware of all wrongdoing. So when God created human beings in the creation, God, listen, you calling him God, I call him Yahweh. Listen to me, people. He said human beings in the creation were to be masters over everything. He said that they were to leave the other human being alone, that they were to leave the human being to his own, that anything other is disobedience, that human beings are masters over everything but other human beings. And so when a man understands, Yahweh said that human beings were created to be masters over everything, beasts and birds, but not human beings. And so when a man treats you less than a human being, it is because he believes in his delusional wrongdoing. Do you hear what he said? Do you hear what he said when he created the human being? Do you hear what he said? He said, do you hear what he said? He said, their eyes saw the majesty of his glory, and their ears heard the glory of his voice. He said to them, beware of all wrongdoing. He gave each a commandment concerning his neighbor. Do you understand? Do you understand? He said to them, beware of all wrongdoing. He gave each a commandment concerning his neighbor. Do you understand that there is not a human being that was created to be a master over another human being? And that a human being is behaving in a role that he is a master over another human being, no matter what words he chooses, no matter what behavior he asserts. That man is a wrongdoer. That man is the serpent. That man is going to hell because that man thinks he is God. And that man, I am telling you, that man is not God. And that man is living in a false identity crisis. He is suffering an identity crisis. And I am telling you that man perhaps is not even a human being. That man that is trying to convince you and treat you less than the human being that you are, because you are living in the likeness of your Yahweh said that he created the human being with knowledge and intelligence, with a heart of his own to think with. He needs not the heart of another man to think with. He knows not how to think with the heart of another man. I tell you to relieve yourselves of those invisible shackles, because that is not God. And perhaps you are serving God that is an idol, which is a man that isn't worth idolizing. And he is going to steer you right to the pit of hell. And Yahweh said so. I didn't say so. I didn't give myself my tongue. I didn't give myself my ear. I didn't give myself my own experiences. I obey the 10 Commandments, and there are so many of you that are not. And I'm going to tell you that the gates of hell is opening for you. Get cozy. It's waiting on you.